Happy Imbolc Radiant Spirits. It's Feather with Feather's Ancient Wisdom. I'm bringing you a special reading for February 2nd, 2024. This is a high holiday in a pagan tradition based on the Wheel of the Year, which divides the year into 8 high holidays. We have our solstices and our equinoxes, and then we have the midway point for each of those. So this is the midway point between Yule, which is winter solstice, and Ostara, which is the spring equinox. So this is Imbolc, or Candlemas is another one that they call it. And this deck is Seasons of the Witch, Imbolc Oracle. They have them for a few of those high holidays. And Imbolc is all about awakening, cleansing, healing, hope, illumination, innocence, inspiration, light, patience, sprouting, transitions, well-being, and youth. So it's really about welcoming in the light, which is why candles are a big theme for this holiday. And what I'm doing is, because Imbolc is centered around the self, and there are many of you watching, I want this to be as personal of a reading as possible. So I'm going to pick cards for the various sun signs. And we're going to go with that. So we're going to pick 12 cards here. Going to have to move some crystals out of the way and make some space for all 4 cards in a row. Put that up. Bear with me here. So one of the things that is prevalent is lighting candles. I'm going to show you how to dress and light a candle for Imbolc or any other time for candle magic. Give you some tips. Woo, that one was a flyer. All right, just 3 more cards, please. 3 more. Our Capricorn and our Aquarius. Aquarians out there. Woo, there we go. And for Pisces, please. Oh, hello, Pisces. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to take a look at these cards. So Aries, devotional, the number 19. It goes by the number of listing in the book, not necessarily numerology, but we can always look at that because it is associated on this card. There's something so intimate when letters reflect the tongue in times of introspection, when I am at my most vulnerable and revealing all that lives in me. And she is journaling, which is really interesting because I have a friend who's an Aries, and a group of us, we've been trying to keep up with a daily journal. So and then I also had a coworker who shared a story about her accomplishment last year was that she actually kept up on her journal for the whole year. She didn't do it every day, but she didn't get upset with herself, and she just picked it up when she remembered to, and she kept it up throughout the year. So it's about taking that time to devote to yourself for that introspection and reflection and going deep within. So that's maybe something that you're going to want to do for Imbolc, is go ahead and take some time and write in your journal today. Taurus, it's sacred space. Mundane to the eyes, not of my own, these sacred responsibilities are mine to embrace. So, this is all about clearing your space. So, decluttering might be something for you. This is for Taurus. And for Taurus, it's also ruled by Earth, which is all of your earthly possessions. And taking the time to do those chores around you that you may have been neglecting, and remembering that where you reside, where you live, is your sanctuary. It's your sacred space. So make it a reflection of you. It's not, it looks like mundane things, but they're all sacred. And keeping up with those chores is also a sacred ritual for you to embrace. We have Gemini. Now, if you haven't watched any of my other videos before, sometimes multiple cards come out. I don't always read them. I just read the top card, especially something like this. But for other readings, I may. So for Gemini, cinnamon rolls, warm my heart, all deserving, comfort readies my heart. So this is all about comfort foods. What feels good to you? You know, sometimes we got caught up on what's healthy for us, what society says is a healthy food or not a healthy food. I mean, cinnamon rolls are delicious and they're rich and they warm your heart and your soul because of their just beautiful goodness. So don't deprive yourself today. Indulge, enjoy. You're allowed, you know? And if baking or cooking is something that you like to do, indulge in that as well. All of those things are good, just like, you know, the chicken soup for the soul. We all know that one, right? So it's good for you. Go ahead and indulge yourself. Cancer, candle dressing. This is very cute because I am Cancer and I'm going to show you how to do a candle dressing. Sharp as nails, engraving my will, intentions spoken, declare what will be. Okay, I mean, literally, I am going to show you this. I even have my pin ready and everything on how to carve your intentions into a candle. So if you were wondering about this deck, it's spot on. Seasons of the Witch, Imbolc Oracle by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz. You might want to pick one up. So that's all about making magic. And it doesn't have to necessarily be candles, although that's what I'm going to practice and what I'm going to show you. You may have something else that you like to write your intentions. Okay. It could be a journal, it could be something that you're writing on. You could do write a note and burn it into a candle flame. Of course, be careful and take all precautions. So, safety first on anything having to do with candles and flame. Um, but definitely, this is the time where you want to go ahead and you want to project your intentions out there and put it out in the universe so that the universe can help you manifest that. Alrighty, Leo, house mouse. You know the things you are capable of, but are you confident in leaning into that belief? Okay. So to me, this is kind of like jack of all trades, and you've learned all of these different things. So are you confident in actually doing any of them? What are the things you are confident in doing? Great. If you're feeling like you're not confident enough, maybe that's your note to start learning a little bit more about it. Diving deep. We've got this eye over here. Now, eyes can also be protection, but I'm in, with the book, to me, this reads knowledge, wisdom, learning. Yes. All right. Virgos. Arts and crafts. Nothing exists without the essence of spirit. May it be whispers or chants. Your energy is what brings life to all that you create. Nothing exists without the essence of spirit, higher source energy, the universe, whatever you want to call it. May it be whispers or chants. Your energy is what brings to life all that you create. Again, we're going with manifestation, kind of like with the candle dressing. So with arts and crafts, and interesting enough, I also have a friend who's very crafty, arts and crafty. So it's taking the time to do that. Indulge yourself in your crafts, because as you're creating, especially if you're creating with intention, that's where you infuse energy into those products. So if it's something that you like to make and sell, then this is a great time to do that and do things with intention. I'm intending this with love. I'm intending this with wisdom. I'm intending this item to bring somebody prosperity. I'm intending it to bring myself prosperity, whatever it may be for you. Go ahead and do that. And again, putting those intentions directly into your products. This is why it kind of also relates to cinnamon rolls for me, because when you think about things made with love and cooking with love, there actually was a study, unfortunately, I can't quote the actual study for you, where they had a bagel shop and they had two different cases, and they told the chef to specifically make the batch for one case and intentionally put love into the batch, and then the other one not. And they didn't label anything differently. Everything was labeled the same. But everybody who came in was picking, I want the bagels out of that case. I want the bagels out of that case, which is the case of bagels that was made with love. People can feel it. People can feel your energy. And when you're creating something and you're putting that good, lovely energy into it, people feel it. And then they want to have that around them. So I love that for you, Virgos. Interesting. Libra got Aquarius. Um, all are capable of dreaming, but it is those who surrender to vision who are visionaries. Libra, all are capable of dreaming, but it is those who surrender to the vision who are visionaries. So what have you been dreaming about? Where do you envision your life going? What is it that you want, Libra? This holiday asks you to reflect on that, to go deep within yourself, into your emotions. Even though Aquarius is an air sign, she is the water bearer, which directly relates with emotions there. So she's asking you, what is it that you really want? Turn to yourself and ask yourself that. What is it that you really want in life? Because you can make your dreams happen. Scorpio, rosemary bread. Share and commune with the ones who mean the most to you. Break bread with the spirit of rosemary, which will call for healing and mend. Rosemary is a very great herb. I don't know all about rosemary. I would encourage you, Scorpios, to research that on your own. But really, the core of it is sharing a meal with somebody, with those that you love, breaking bread, having family around a table, friends, getting together and enjoying the company of those that you love around you, whether you're eating rosemary bread or anything else. You know, maybe it's the cinnamon rolls because you had your Gemini friend bring them over. Um, whatever it is, it's all about community. So enjoy a meal with your loved ones today. All right, Sagittarius. I guess I should put this closer for you. Forged in fire. Your strength was crafted through adversity, a mastery only you behold. Ooh. So you've gone through it. You've had some tough times. That's the adversity, but whatever happens makes you stronger, right? Kelly Clarkson knows. Well, it'll only make you stronger, right? Um, and that therefore makes you a master over that. So reflect on the things that you've gone through, and what are the things that you can be grateful for? What came out of all of those hardships? um, what have you learned, and what are you now the master of? Because um, this healing is definitely a process. And we have the moth up here, just like the butterfly. It goes through a cocoon phase and comes out the other side. And that is you as well. And just like the swords that are in this cauldron forged in fire makes that iron stronger, right? Makes it so much stronger. So I applaud you for everything that you've gone through, and applaud you for all the healing that you've gone through. Now it's time to take note of what are the benefits that came out of that situation, because that's a special alchemy that you've done here. You've emerged on the other side stronger and better. Excited to hear about you guys. Hopefully you connect with me and let me know how this goes for you. Capricorn, dawn. Slow it down and slower still. Become the witness, swelling in presence. So this is taking time to reflect in nature. This is time to go within yourself in meditation, and patience, exercising patience, and just slowing down and taking time and not rushing. Okay. Another study they did back in the day, again, can't quote it, but it was like something they showed in high school, that when you speed, they did tests with, exercises with people speeding and people going the speed limit. And those that speeding on average only got like 30 seconds faster, to their destination before the other person. So is that 30 seconds really worth your life weaving in and out of cars and going fast and potentially getting a speeding ticket? Like, just slow down. There's no rush. There's no rush to be anywhere. And just like this card says, move slower still. So just taking the time and being present. Capricorn, snowdrops. When it all seems to stem from the unknown, hold firm in knowing that all will be as it should. So this is all about knowing that everything happens for a reason, even if it's something that didn't seem to go your way. And letting go of those beliefs that was meant for you. Because if it was meant for you, you'd have it, right? So it wasn't meant for you. It's not your path right now, or not your path in this lifetime. Who knows? Only time will tell. So just know that everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. And if you're having hardships, just like Sagittarius here, whatever you go through is going to make you stronger, right? So just trusting and letting go that the universe has your back and everything is happening for a reason. I'm going to give you an example from my own life. So back in the early 2000s, I was working retail and I was a manager, and I was going to be transferred to another location that was like 6 hours away. I was going to have to physically relocate. And at the last minute, my lease fell through and I wasn't able to move when I was scheduled. And I told the company, I said, I'm not able to make the start time that we had intended on. Can you give me an extra 2 weeks to find a new place to live? I really can't move up there without a place to live. I didn't want to pay for hotel costs. And they said, unfortunately, no, we need you to be here on this time. They did not offer to pay me any relocation fees or any hotel costs. And so I terminated my relationship with them, said, sorry, but I can't move in this situation. I need the safety of having my shelter. And they, said, oh, well,